of the hit website pushplay.tv, who's open for names such as Frank Spadone, Russell Peters, Sugar Sammy, and recently Joey Elias, who's finishing off his Montreal school tour here at Loyola. Give it up for the Impressions MVP, Steve Nash.
Thank you for that, maestro. So how we doing tonight, people? Yeah! We're in high school. Big part of your life. I graduated here 9 years ago. I just wanted to start off by telling a little bit about myself. I'm half Italian and I'm half Polish. It's a record. I see we have a couple in the audience. Are you Polish, Italian? Which one are you? Italian. But of course, man. I'm Australian art. So the beauty about being half Italian and half Polish is I'm very good at making love, but I can never remember the woman's name. It's a big problem for me. And growing up as a kid, being half Italian, everything that we owned was always passed down to different generations. Everything was reused. Like when I was, the first 3 years of my life, I wore my nun-nosed brown baby shoes. They were bronze, so I didn't crawl, I dragged. It was like, that's why I became a sprinter, because I had strong legs. And I'm still wearing hand-me-downs. These are actually my nun-nosed pants. Which is a problem because there's an 89-year-old walking through a mall, half naked, looking for bocce balls. Dove sono questi balli di bocce? Growing up as a kid, I was a big fan of Bon Jovi growing up. I don't know. I guess it was an Italian thing, right? We always loved Bon Jovi because he sung from the heart. Everybody, all the girls love Bon Jovi. He's like, oh, he's so nice. I want to date him. He's everything I want. Because he'd lay you down on a bed of roses, right? He was a Romeo that didn't bleed. He was a young gun. Now, when you hear his songs, it's not the same effect, right? When the world gets in his face, okay, you know what? Have a nice day. Just screw this. I was always into fashion growing up as a kid. Here's a fact about fashion that maybe you might not know. The perfume industry is a $10 million a year industry. They make $10 million a year on perfume. Somebody better tell that to Laval, because that place smells like a beer and bratwurst fart. If you were to light a match in that city, I think it would just explode. Some of the people like that, some are like, well, I live in Laval. I'm offended by that. 450, that's the place to be. What about the South Shore? I'm recently back on the dating scene. I don't blame her for leaving me, because I was a jerk when I was dating her. So I'm a comic. Comes with the territory, right? And this is a situation that happened with us. I'm going to share it with you because it was one of the best pranks ever pulled on someone. We went to go see the movie The Grudge, and why is that funny? I got a laugh out of that yesterday. I thought it's not Asian people. You guys go to Villa, so it's just funny. The air is so light up there. It's like you have to walk up the hill every day. You can't just. They can't just give us like a taxi to go up or whatever. Pay $7,000 a year. God. So we're sitting in the theater, and the preview for the movie Saw comes out, and my girlfriend said, "No, I'm not going to see that movie because I know that there's people like that out there, and I don't want to see it on the screen." So I keep that here. One day I was bored, and I called my girlfriend, and I left a message on the cell phone, and it went like this. "Hello, Jen. I want to play a game. Many people sacrifice blood for their sins. How much blood are you willing to sacrifice?" She got so mad at me. She called me and she was like,
I hate you! I don't ever want to talk to you again! You're such a jerk!
Don't test me, Jen. I know where you live. I'm watching you right now.
So I don't blame her for leaving me. She did me a favor. I get to do what I want to do, right? We get to do what we want in this life because, you know, we don't know how long we're going to be here. Wow, I went completely morbid on that one. I apologize for that. That was not the idea. I recently did a commercial for Show My Fam. And I was wondering, do you guys want to hear it? I have the script in my back pocket. You guys want to hear it? Yeah. Ready for it? Before, as I'm putting the microphone, I just want to tell you this. They passed a law yesterday in Montreal, and it's going to be beneficial for us drivers because, you know, parking spots are hard to find these days. So now, if you put a Toronto Maple Leafs jersey in the dashboard of your car, you're allowed to park in the handicap sections. So, I'm really looking forward to that. You can tell that at your dinner party, it's okay. You're allowed, I give you permission. But I will find out. I'm gonna kill you. Promise. Okay, so here it goes.
It seems these days that everybody's nostalgic for yesterday's music, yesterday's news, and yesterday's celebrities. Well, isn't it about time you got excited about yesterday's food? We certainly think so here at Deja Chewed, the exclusive eatery that only serves leftovers from other restaurants' dumpsters. Choose from a wide range of offerings like our sumptuous Me Again meatloaf, or our tantalizing resurrected rice-a-roni, and our eerily familiar lasagna au Lazarus. And don't forget to drop by on Sundays for our Born Again brunch, featuring memories of breakfast and our famous rehashed hash browns. So come by today to see what our dumpster diving back alley roving chefs have scavenged for you. Deja Chewed, it's food so nice, we serve it twice.
So before I go, since I was a kid, I was always doing impressions. And it was something that a lot of people noticed, and it's something that I did ever since I was there, and it's gotten me where I am today. So here goes. During the Christmas times, we always tend to drink a little more, and you know, we're not that responsible, and that's why Nez Rouge is around. So I was thinking, what if they had breathalyzers that every time you blew into them, a celebrity's voice would come on to tell you off? So what if, you know, you had this thing and you blew in and De Niro came on, you'd be like, yo, I think you drank too much, you. I don't think it's a good idea for you to go out on the road over here, especially if you're in Laval. It's not a good idea. Or if you came on and Schwarzenegger came on, what are you doing? Are you crazy? You're drinking more unless you want to go see my stupid movie, End of Days. No, stay in the car. I'm going to get my wife Maria to drive you. I can't stand you in my house anymore. She can drive you. She'll drive you to the... Or if you came on and Christopher Walken was there, he's like, oh, your blood alcohol level, it's crazy. It's through the roof. There's no way tonight you're driving, you're walking. Or if you blew in and you got Barney from The Simpsons that came on. Uh-oh, I think you had too much to drink. I think maybe you should call your friend Nez Rouge. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to be here tonight, and it's fitting for me to end my tour here at Loyola. I did a whole bunch of schools, and I'm very tired, so I'm hoping to do a whole bunch more things over the summer. So I'll leave you with this. I've learned in my life that the ego will ruin every blessing that comes to you in your life. And I think it's a blessing that I finish it here tonight. So thank you all very much. I'm SteveNash. Take care.